Hey, what's up, everyone? Darren here for Team Buzz Poker, and I am going to do another play and explain session on GG. And today we are moving up from the fives to the tens, and yeah, so let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I expect way more regulars. That's what I heard. That the jump between the fives and the tens is quite substantial. So we will, um, yeah, try to see if that's true. So far, C rank from what is it, Andorra? No. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think when you play the $10 stakes, as soon as someone is C rank, it's kind of likely that he's a recreational player because you're getting like a B rank quite fast. So he's from Romania, B rank, 10-6 off. Outcalled is against the known recreational, but here players are totally unknown, and yeah, I still don't know if he's a rec or a fish. So I will keep to my standard strategy against regulars. I mean, usually I tend, like, if I don't know someone, then I tend to just mark him as a fish, basically. This one is close, but with 13.5, I think we call this. Full stacked, out not call this. Yeah, but the thing is this, I'm streaming a pool that I'm usually not playing, right? So I mark unknown players as recreationals when I'm in a known pool. When I'm not in a known pool, then like it depends how many recreationals and regulars are in the pool. And in the at the $10 stakes, I believe there are more regulars than recreationals playing. So yeah, I'm not going to mark everyone as recreational here. Queen 5 off. That's an interesting spot. I'm going to fold this, but I mean, first in, I would have folded here as well. I'm still out of position against this one. I, 100% honest, I have no clue how to play this spot like correctly. He has like half a big blind. Queen 5 off doesn't seem like a hand we want to play, but I mean, who knows? Who knows? If you think it makes sense, then please give me some thoughts here. Okay, lost that one, but no problem. 9-5 off. So he's still like usually button limps are 100% recreations, right? So this doesn't has to be because this one is short. Some regulars start limping or trapping when someone is that short, so they're not going to do recreational mark here. Yeah, I'm just folding. So if you have a hand like this, like a 9-5 with a 5 of spades, and you are like a little bit new to the game, then this was total trash, right? So the 5 of spades in this situation is useless. Okay, because he was like butt limping, which is kind of weird, and then like what good should happen on the next streets, right? There are situations where we call like every flush draw like at least once or something, but this is like more the case like heads up or blind versus blind and deeper and stuff, right? So this was clearly not the situation. This was just like pure trash with huge reverse implied odds, right? So when you're hitting the flush, then usually your opponent has a better flush. But yeah, like if you experience, you know that's obvious. But recreations are doing that, right? And when recreations are doing that, that means that this is something that is not obvious for most players, right? That's why I'm mentioning here. Check for off. Um, be a fold, I think. Grab the coffee so that I'm not falling asleep. Nah, I'm actually not tired or something, but yeah, I slept like 5 hours or something. Oh. Hi, you're still playing on Winamux? Yeah. Yeah, of course. Like, I do. Why are you asking? You haven't seen me for a while? I haven't played for a while. Yeah. And I enjoy GG currently. So I play here a little bit frequently. But also here, right? So I'm happy if I'm playing my 30-40 hours in a month. Outside of that, I'm doing a lot of content and studying and of course business business related stuff that has to be done as well. So if you don't see me at the tables, that's nothing unusual. Okay, so he's now we can mark him as a recreational, right? So he's 100% recreational. We are very lucky playing against two recreationals. So what is a recreation calling with like 4.5 big blinds on the flop and then not playing 10-9-4? I don't know. It's like just totally weird. I'm still not going to call here. He can be random. He can have shit. He can have an 8. He can have whatever. But when I'm beat, I'm like almost drawing that. Like I have like 10% equity or something. And when I'm ahead, I'm probably not even. Yeah, it's just a shitty spot. We just fold there. Yeah, again, like we have a king 8. King 8 is kind of strong. He can even limp and call worse hands like Jack 10 offsuit or something. We don't know him. It doesn't have to be a trap, so I'm just going with it. Sometimes we even get folds, which is kind of huge in this situation, like 0.5 big blinds. Yeah, he has king 8 off himself. If he has king 8 off, he probably also has king 7 off and king 6 off in this situation. So yeah, first game to recreationals. That's a good sign. Let's say it like this. King 8, 7 big blinds. No, it's not 7 big blinds. Okay, so this is a good situation to explain like effective stack size. So I have 7, right? But I don't have 7 because we always count like the lowest stack when we are only 2 players. At 3 players, what I do is when I have the highest, like I usually take the average, right? So here the average would be like 4 big blinds or something, 3.5. So I'm jamming a 3.5 big blind range here. And this now here, we are just taking pot odds into consideration. So we need to call 2.8 into 7.4. So we get pretty good odds against 2 players. I think it's still a call here. And we are live. We had pretty good equity here. And yeah, so I think people tend to fold a little bit too much in these situations. Yeah, like suited hand for sure. Get in. Pocket fours, of course, also a call. Okay, 60%, still 60%. Nice. We dodged it. Dodged it. Okay, so what kind of challenge can we do? A very quick one. Oh, we do 2 hours, 2000. Do you think we can get 2400 gold? Not one tailing, right? Just go for the one additional. We're going for the one additional dollar here. Ace 8. Standard open jam here. Ace queen wins. Standard call, of course. Ace 10 off. Well, snap call, and we win that one, and we win the whole spin and go. Nice. Yeah, okay. I probably could have done the 2.4k. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like the Rakeback will be like shit anyways. Yeah, again, like because I just keep getting these questions, like, okay, we get the real. What do you think about 6-meg format, which is softer or better for bankroll building and rakeback grinding, on your opinion? I have no experience with the 6-meg format, but the thing is this: they are called spin and goes, but there are no spinning goes, right? So they are like jackpots sitting goes because there's ICM involved. It's a totally different game, right? So for example, if there would be higher stake games, right? So 100s or something, I couldn't play them because I am too rusty when it comes to. Here I'm going to read. I'm too rusty with ICM, right? I've played like normal sitting goals probably like 15 years ago, and MTTs also for a long time, not as a main game, right? So um so it's not winner takes all. Winner takes all is all chippy V decisions, but with ICM involved in every single game, it's just like it's different. And I would think that probably higher variance in the 6 max variants in the 6 max variant. Maybe I'm wrong. It's just a guess. Also, like if you consider that you can join pools and stuff, then like if you don't know what an EV pool is, then just like I don't know, Google it or go to our Discord and ask. But like you can join EV pools where people basically share their EV, so you get paid by your chip EV and not by the actual results. So like you can this pool is basically flattening your variance by a lot, which makes spin and go actually when you're grinding a solid volume one of the lowest one of the lowest variance games. Honestly, like you also don't need like huge bankroll actually. Okay, so two big blinds, cold calls, super weird, super weird. A lot of players are actually nutted. He's streaming. I think King Jack off is a good spot. Squeeze jam. If he's folding, we are in very good shape. So okay, so is he a reg or not? If he is a fish, it's a clear jam. If he is a regular, then I could have avoided this easily, right? I mean, he's from Poland, and he has a B rank. So if he's a regular, this was very obvious, and I just fell for it. But again, like unknown players, so I just assumed that he's a recruit, right? Because regulars only flat aces there, basically, right? Aces, kings, queens, and that's it, right? So there's not much cold calling going on in spinning goals at all from a regular. So if you see a regular suddenly cold calling, it's very suspicious. Um, yeah, maybe a call would have been better. Safer option. Call is still fine. Thank you, Oscar. Kisses and hugs back. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I hope that answered your question a little bit. So I don't have much clue about the 6 max game, but I still think spinning goes is also if you think long term, like what is nowadays the max stake? I mean max stake 20s, right? Yeah, of course you can make money playing 20s, but like this is basically the highest you can get, right? There are no games running higher than that anywhere. So then you start learning a game where the ceiling is $20 stakes, which means maybe like 2, 3, 4K. I don't know how many games are there even, right? Like on the 20s you have one guy who's registered. On the 10s you have 29. It's a dead game. Just don't play it. Focus yourself. Like if you really enjoy it, yes, play it for fun. But if you think about the future, right? Then building Bankroll, it's better to build a Bankroll where you actually learn the game, right? And this is a total different game. And you would need to learn spins, like I mean, may not from scratch, you know the rules and stuff, but yeah, like that's it, right? Uh, did I look? I, what the fuck? I had a set on the river. I saw that. Oh damn. Okay, we have another question. What do you think about the new Rakeback system on GG Poker? Are they really better or worse? Um, so new ocean reward system. I didn't took too deep of a look into it yet. However, our math guy, Chili, our best team boss poker guy, wrote a very very deep in-depth article, and he went and analyzed on a very critical angle if it's good or not, who is this for, and stuff. I haven't released it yet, right? So I need to implement it into our website, and then I will release it in the next couple days. Yeah, like from what I saw is that it can be better. It can be better for very very high volume grinders and high stakes grinders. For many players, because you can go for the 1Ks, right? The 1Ks are like kind of the sweet spot. If you're playing like 20s and you go for the 1Ks and you're doing like the gold 5 challenge and you go and you finish the leaderboards, it will stay the same, kind of the same, right? Maybe minimally you can optimize your rake back, but it is worse for the occasional grinder or for people not like cashing in too early and stuff, right? It's kind of the same on Winamax, right? So on Winamax, if you don't go for the 5Ks, like for the 5K bonuses, you lose a bit of your rake back, right? And yeah, also like the yearly status, everyone said, yeah, nice yearly status, but like you still need to plan it out for the whole year if you want to get like to the higher status and stuff. So it's not that you have more freedom or whatever, right? So I think um they made it very smart. It looks very good on the surface, and it will be certainly better for the high stakes players. Um, but and there's a big but. I think quite a lot of players will actually be worse off now, but tiny bit, right? So the poker side will benefit a lot from the players who are not cashing in correctly, right? Everyone basically who is cashing in for the $500 or like the like all the ones below. So for example, you are going out of rakeback, like a bankroll, and you need to convert. Yes, that's a minus. Also, like you're getting your rakeback less often, right? Which means you need more bankroll. If you need more bankroll, I kind of don't like it, because if you need more bankroll, where are you going? You're going to join stables, right? Which is, I mean, fine. Like, right, I'm working with tables. I wasn't two stables. I have nothing against tables, but it kind of like if you want to play high stakes, you need more bankroll now, even if you're in the pool, because you're not getting the rake back. If you're playing like 50s and you go for the, I don't know, 25K or the 50K, then you're playing like 3 4 month for that, right? And then not getting the rake back. Otherwise, you just got it weekly, right? So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of fun to collect the gams and stuff, right? Yeah. But wait for the article. I think Chili did an amazing job. It's like the best article out there. Um, I actually didn't analyze the GG pool yet so far, right? Like on Winamax, this would be a snap jam because like regular players, and I just assume he's a regular. You rank from Poland. They're just folding like 95%, like ridiculously high. And they don't know me, so they might assume I'm a fish. Yeah, and then also there's no HUD, right? There's no hard. People play the standard game, and in the standard game, they're probably having too many limp folds situation. Yeah, but only against regs. If against fish, I'm checking back most of my hands. Yeah, I hope that answered your question a little bit, Camille. Ooh, I love that animation, right? It's so cool. 3.3. Okay, maybe he's actually a recreational player. Yeah, I'm just jamming. Like just calling us will be very suspicious. Okay, what did he have? Ace 10. Like, is this a new thing? Just raising 3.3 out of 4.5 or something? Uh, what? Too easy, bro. Too small. Going to limp. GG always it's a call. That's a call. Dmitry M from Russia. Let's just assume he is loose enough. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I try to avoid these. Nowadays, people like ISO jamming, at least some are ISO jamming super wide. Queen 8 suited can never be really bad, right? For, for that, your opponent would need to be like a super nit. So, yeah, just like calling this. Okay. Yeah, I'll when the article is ready, I'll definitely go and make an announcement or something. Sure. Call Dmitry. Split. Oh, no split. Russian Federation. 2 million. Wow. That's a lot. Usually playing 20s because total game is 100,000 and here's 2 million. No. Actually, I don't know. I don't think I could like calculate it like I tried to. Yeah, that's a call as well. Queen 8 suited. Snap. Ah, come on. Stop dominating me. Nope. Ah, sad face. So sick. Next. Dollars. Dimitri again. So do we have their boards here? Let's see. It's finishing. Daniel Julio. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub. Oh, that's funny. Take a look at the $200 lobby. They're all from Austria. Dmitry. Hey. Yeah, he's actually leading the leaderboard with 40k points. So I just assume he's playing a lot of tables. Does this change my strategy? I would say a little bit. High volume grinders have a very standard, like simplified game, usually playing pretty standard, and they have some tendencies, right? If I know someone is a high volume grinder and I'm not playing too many tables, then I try to figure out his tendencies, right? So you kind of feel sometimes the aggression. Like, is he ISOing a lot? Is he 3-betting a lot? Is he like this kind of stuff, right? Because his simplification will be everywhere, usually, right? So is he more on the aggressive side or is he more on the passive side? Because most of the time it's one of the. And yeah, people try to play like GTO, but like usually they end up not implementing it correctly and then having leaked stuff. You can't really see here, right? So GG, especially in GG, let's just call. I like to play. So especially on GG, people think they kind of want to play exploitative and not like GTO-ish because you don't have a hard to seed the exploit, right? Which kind of makes sense. Yeah, but then if you figure out how they are doing it, that's weird. Like this is like such a C-Betty board. It feels very suspicious. Euro Funker. Okay, Oscar is saying, I'm going to go for the... Yeah, bruh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? But, like, usually people get greedy, too. They are getting more greedy. That's such a weird, weird thing. Looks like, I don't know how, what it is. Like, a 9 would bet on a flop. An ace can check and play like this, but usually they get more greedy. A 4 might be the case, but a 4 is not betting 4 big blinds. Kings, queens. Kings, queens I'm blocking super hard. Jacks, 10s I'm betting probably because of overcards and stuff. 7 can be a 7. It looks so fucking weird, but people don't bluff on this paired river. They just don't do that. Oh yeah, let's fold. Thanks for the sub, buddy. Yori Roja, 1000. That was such a weird spot. Come on, he's a recreational player. That explains everything. Does it make it a call or a fold? I would need to think about that. I would need to think about that. I still don't know. Okay, so Oscar is going for the 10k Rakeback cash in and see how it goes. It's like 3% difference from the 1k, but yeah, you're exactly right. Bankroll rewrote request going to be constant now. The 100k one they have advertised is match draws, surely. Yeah, like the 100k. I mean, I don't know. Like if you're playing the 200s, you don't think you can get the 100k? Probably need the rake back, right? Otherwise, you need like €1 million bankroll or something to play these. 1 million on stream, bruh. So sick. I mean, I would clearly shit my pants. Clearly. I actually like on GG, it's super nice. Like this is the best thing ever that they have the 500k, 300k, 200k. So like on Winamax, I would definitely shit my pants because it's 800k to 120, and like it's ridiculous. It's such a I hate it, honestly. I hate it on Winamax and Poker Stars. Like, how can you do this, right? I think everyone, recreationals are happy about that. Regulars are happy about that. It still looks good because you can advertise 1 million. Like, why is not everyone doing that? 500k, 300k, 200k is so good, so good. You are not like, oh nice, yeah, 200k. You're getting third, fine. You can play like real poker. You know what I mean? Not like I shit in my pants poker. Which like basically everyone is doing when you take a look at the replays. So yeah, it's still like a lot of money, right? 100k jump, 200k jump. But like you're not too sad about 80k. Like it would be the saddest 80k of my life. You know what I mean? Like 3x, which is very weird sizing as well. Like you have a lot of like AB rank recreationals here. Yeah, I think you can play for the 200s. It's like 4 to 5 months maybe. So that's one hell of a bankroll needed and a lot of trust put into GG. Yeah, I don't understand this like trust kind of thing, right? So if you're playing 200s, then like losing 100k probably wouldn't destroy your life, right? So I don't know. Like if you're having 3 Bitcoin like sitting on Binance, I would be way more worried than not getting my money from GG or something. Because like this happened once, like 10 years ago, right? That someone fucked up. And these were like they had problems with the US. I think GG doesn't fucking care about these kind of things anyways, right? So the only worry I would have is when I'm using some kind of shitty software, like I don't know, like real-time assistance or whatever, right? Then yes, then don't go for the 100k because they could bust your fucking ass, and they should, right? But if you're just playing normally, from your real location and you're just having everything is legit, then I would have zero worries to not get my money from the poker side. Even on Folded, I mean, Folded before Black Friday, like the 1 month before, I won, or like, yeah, I basically won like the brawl. It was like a huge brawl, Sunday brawl for like 220K. And luckily I cashed out most of it, but I still had like 50 or 60K stuck on Full Tilt for like 2 years. It was like nasty, right? But even there, even then and there, everyone got it back fully, right? So honestly, I wouldn't worry at all about these kind of things. 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 is such a shit card. Honestly, I know, I know it's a call. Don't say, oh, that's a call. Yeah, I know that should be a call, GTO. I'm still folding because there's only shit coming out of that hand, right? So someone is betting, c-betting on like second barrels are kind of frequent button with big blind, right? So I would need to hope, and then we have a little bit of reverse implied odds on the 10, and nah, I think it was actually good for. Look at some regs, volume on 200s. They clear 105K in a month. Yeah, like the top ones. The top ones, like they. I saw someone making like 2 million points or something. That's like, what the fuck? That's a lot of points. Like they do more volume on the 200s than on the 100s, right? So, yeah. I mean, still, like, it's so easy. Like, let's say you have 6 GPV. It's so easy to have like -2 over 5,000 games. Yeah, like, you should have that bankroll, right? Because you're losing a lot of money in that period. A lot of money. How many buy-ins you need in your bankroll if you're playing on a pool? I mean, kind of like if you're playing in a pool, what do you mean by need? Like, there's no requirement or something, right? But I don't think that's what you mean. Like, um, depends on the format. Like, if you're playing reg speed $5 stacks and you're having 70 GPV, then probably 100 buy-ins is enough. If you can reload, right? But if you're playing the Nitro, 25 euro Nitros on Winamax, this is so close. This is so close. I think that's actually a call. Then, like, I lost like 4K in 300 games or something. It's like ridiculous. Like you need probably at least, I would say, 7.5K, and best would be if you could reload if needed or something, right? I mean, most months probably like 5 to 7.5K and up. Also depends on the volume and on the table count, right? If you're playing 12 tables, 16 GPV or 15 GPV, you need huge bankroll requirements. If you're playing 4 tables and you're having 24 GPV, then of course way less bankroll, way less fluctuation and stuff, right? So you can't say it like that. It's so many variables. If you tell me exactly, okay, I'm playing this stake, I'm having this GPV, tell me how much bankroll I need, I can do that. I can do that very accurate, I think. Okie dokie. King deuce, all in. All in, all in, all in. Yeah, Oscar, but I know you have your trust issues, right? Yeah, I mean, I had a stable, right? So Team Bus Poker, before we did what we do, we actually were stable. I founded the stable together with Azaban back in the days, and in the beginning it were also only German players. We had German content only and stuff, right? So this is like 2000, I don't even know, 18 or something. And yeah, I got scammed by so many people, and so many people that I trusted. It's ridiculous, right? So like, for me, it's also like I have also a little bit of trust issues with poker players. Yeah, I paid rent. We even made once. We made like someone from Indonesia. He had problems because he couldn't pay rent or something, right? He was playing like $5 eggs, and Like, yeah, like just getting like $200 was like enough for a month. He didn't have much expenses. He was playing from his, like, he couldn't play at home because his mother didn't allow it. Like, I mean, he was like 28, but like they are, yeah, like they are very strict on. He was always playing in cafes and stuff. And then we went with the whole stable. Like everyone gave like $10, so and then we sent him to him. And yeah, after he got like 250 bucks or something, he played for like two more months, and then he just ghosted. I still don't know what happened. I believe his mother found out, and then I don't know. Like he probably never played poker in his life again. Maybe he's scammed. I don't know. Like nowadays, I can laugh about it, but yeah, there were different stories that were not so fun for sure. I am playing on GG, planning on moving to $5 and joining a. Yeah, good idea for sure. Um, I would recommend SM Pool. I think they're very good and very trustworthy. I'm not saying the other pools are not trustworthy. I have been in Hyper School, I have been in Steel Phoenix, I have been in SM. And for me, the best experience for sure. Like it's SM, not even close. It's more personal. It's still like smaller, right? A little bit more personal, and they very good support, and they actually verify every hand history. The other pools are not doing. Like they have the systems where 40 buy-ins and stuff, and here and then people are lacking behind 4, 5, 6, 10 months or whatever. And yeah, that's oh, it's kind of weird. Um, yeah, we're definitely calling against the normal in a race here with the Jack 10 off. Yeah, let's talk ahead. Yeah, this is something he shouldn't use. I don't know what he's about. I'm still calling. I want to get it in on a turn. I hope he doesn't have ace king or something. Um, with a higher equity. I'm just checking. Like what the fuck is checking now? I just check. Like if I jam it, he has a king. Yeah. So I'm just checking and let him give him the opportunity to bluff. Was such a weird. Yeah, nice. I got it in with 100%. A Cuba. Cuba. Is it Cuba? Cuba. Our Cuba. I'm fine. Thanks. Very, very good. How are you? Okay, so we have 7-3. He's betting. Like a c-bet is very strong on this flop, and people don't c-bet this usually, so I'm going to check raise and get it directly with my straight. Otherwise, like if I just check call, then there will be just a lot of like yeah, cards that kill the action. I'm more worried about something. 10-4, going all in. 4 big blinds. All in. Oh, nice. Flip. That's good. And we win. Usually 4 tabling. How many buy-ins do you think is okay? Ah, okay, because of the pool. $5 at 4 tabling. Honestly, 4 tabling, $5 stakes. People will say I'm crazy. People will say I'm crazy. But I think if you have like I mean, okay. I give you, let's say it like this. If you have 1K, you are pretty safe for the month. Because I assume you are positive and you'll get it back after the month, right? I think 1K is enough. I think if you can reload, even $500 might be most of the time. It's just 4 tables. 4 tables, you're not playing many games. You can probably focus. You can probably have, like, depending a little bit on your GPV. Like, if you have 25 plus or something, then I think should be. You should survive most month. So it's not, but yeah, like, and then you can just like reload maybe. Always like $250 or something. What am I doing? I wanted to open jam. This would be a horrific open jam. And people in YouTube write why I'm open jamming hands. Guys, like I love your comments, and I really appreciate every comment, right? I'm very grateful for it. And this is also not the but. Please continue doing that, right? I'm just saying, like on stream, you see I'm talking a lot. When I'm talking a lot, I'm not always paying 100% perfect attention, right? I'm not like a full-time MTT streamer who's doing this all day long and they're focusing mainly on the tables, and then they sometimes talk a little bit to the chat. Basically, I do like the opposite. I focus a lot on the chat, on the interaction, and just playing when I can. So if I do something and I didn't explain it specifically, I just might make a mistake, right? So like the a6 off. I nearly open jam because it looks like an open jam, but a6 is not an open jam, right? So I do these mistakes. So sometimes if a hand is a min raise instead of an open jam at 12 big blinds or something, yeah, I maybe, right? So if you ask a question about the specific hand, please always put the timestamp into it, because like it's when it's later on YouTube or somewhere, it will be like a 1.5 hour video, right? I don't know what the hell you're talking about, because probably I didn't even recognize the hand, right? Um, so yeah. But actually, people seem to like the GG kind of stuff. So I mean, it's the biggest site, of course. Yeah, I hope that helped, Diego. Prime EV, Prime Austria, and Fake Jun from Japan. Yeah, I mean D rank. So there are two options if someone is D rank. He's either a totally new player, or he's a fish, or both. I'm folding this against a reg. So let's see. Yes, results. No, he's totally new, and I mean I just give him a recreational tag. It's like 95% sure, maybe even. Um, um, um. But never make mistakes. Yeah, would be nice. Would be nice. First, would be nice to be the goat. Second, would be nice to not make mistakes. So he's man raising. That's a very interesting spot, actually. Like, looks very like. But I think it's interesting because I don't know if a jam or call is better here. And this is also like deeper for sure call. Here we have two overcards, backdoor straight, backdoor flush, probably call. But like I think it's, yeah, of course, it's closer than you think. Like you are investing like 50% of your bankroll, like of your stack, right? Now we have to fold. Deeper, everything is very obvious. This short, everything is getting very yeah. Uh, like I think people tend to click way too often and way too fast on just call because it looks like a call, but they don't like a lot of spots that are very marginal than like GTO wise. In reality, they are just all folds, right? Or the other way around, but the other way around is actually kind of rare. So if you are net, usually it's a good thing. Alias plus avatar is already 9.6 out of 10 combo G. We don't need anything else other than your huge price and smile face. Okay. Uh, yes, I am the Kuba. Hey, yeah, then nice, Kuba. Nice to have you on stream. I heard you have twins. Fresh father of 6 month twin boys and trying to balance twins and grinding a new challenge. What the fuck? What the fuck? Good luck. That's the only thing I'm saying. Good luck. You will need it. First 6 months, my boys were like angels. They were just lying, laughing, smiling, not shouting. I was thinking, wow, the first two were so wild, and we have such like lovely babies. Then everything changed. Now they are like the wildest motherfuckers. Like they are running around. They are like beating everyone and everything, and each other and laughing, and like it's wild. I mean, in a positive way, of course. Bet check bet. What the fuck are you bet check betting? I would love to jam this in his face. Going to. I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm in it. Next time. Next time you get a jam in you. Yeah. So, survival tips for twin boys. I don't know, man. Just let them do what they do. Just let the boys be boys. Don't worry too much. Like I'm always worrying that they are like hurting themselves because they had like a couple of situations that were not very hospital and everything, right? But in the end, like I was even there, like I couldn't do shit, right? So just enjoy life and yeah, and do what they do. Just be a good role model, and then that's it. That's everything. Don't be mad at them, especially later when they're going to school, because nobody nowadays needs fucking school. Okay, so that was my adult parenting advice. That's it. Limping, yeah, I'm limping. I think he's more on the aggressive side, but first year, yeah, first year. I mean, sleeping is the biggest issue first year, right? Just accept that you won't sleep much, right? When you go to sleep, then just accept it. And that's it. You'll survive it. Everyone survived it somehow, right? We have a heart on the right. Let's RNG ISO here with X6. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Diego, GPV on threes is 30-ish. That's really good. Congratulations. I have a few hundred $5 games with 23 GPV. Usually I have 200 buy-ins. I figured that in a pool I could have less buy-ins my back, but I guess it's kind of the same, right? Yeah, like a little bit less for sure. Yes. Like 150, like $750 with your table count should be fine, I think. I mean, you shouldn't use your last money anyways, right? So the bankroll is your bankroll. So you don't need more on your bank, like on your account, but have like the same amount in the background. You can like, yeah, if needed, you know what I mean. You'll get it back. So maybe you just need to deposit it for 1.5 weeks, then you can get it back. No twins. That thing going great. Yeah, that's amazing news. Amazing news. I as soon as I got them, I kind of quit playing like the highest stakes. For me, it was just too tough. But I mean, 4 kids and business and stuff, right? So you're playing high stakes for years, years. So you will keep you will keep doing well. But like you're playing high stakes, you're a high stakes player, so you need to study, you need to play, you grind and stuff, right? For me, I was just always too tired, too tired. Uh, so I kind of made the decision to just play like the stakes where I'm still making pretty good money, even like half asleep. You know what I mean? And but that's just a decision basically. Uh, yeah, you'll do fine. Fine. Just take naps. Sleep when they sleep. Sleep when they. Okay. Nice. 9-8 suited. Limb calling. And I knew it, so I just ISO jammed the 10-3 suited. And I was ahead. That was actually pretty cool. Fuck you with your 987. Oh, nice. We won $1.01 the gold reward. I think that was the lowest reward I've ever got. 10-8. Yeah, we are calling that. King 5-3. Yeah, with the hut, I might even call here sometimes. Like if someone is betting 1 BB and then he has like second barrel of, I don't know, 45% and then 65% check fold, I might call. But yeah, folding. 10-8 with one club is a call. 10-8 without the club is one of the few calls we have, I think. We are not folding much in this situation, by the way. Like it's maybe like 20% or something. But yeah. This is one of the hands. Folding. By the way, Kuba, like are you still playing on iPoker? Never thought about going into the 200s on G. I know you have this like crazy good bag, but yeah, I don't know, like a good idea for you as well. Oh, there is message on. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I think you skipped my question, so I'll address it again. How much do you think you can make full time playing tens as a regular spin and go player? I'm not quite sure what GPV is average on tens, but games from Ray from outside kind of depends on the side, right? I think on Winamax you're probably making more on the tens than on GG, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Like depends how much you're grinding, how many tables you can play, and everything, right? So I kind of don't like this question in the first place because I still believe like if you want to play tens full time, this should be a decision, right? And I only recommend this for players who are capable to beat higher stakes, right? Then for the higher stakes players, it might make sense to go to these stakes because you can play like a lot of tables grinding and having like very low variance and whatever decision you are. Usually, if you're playing tens, there's still so much room above, right? That if you set it as a goal and then you're satisfied with playing tens because you're earning like 3K or something, this is the beginning of the ending, right? Because as soon as you're satisfied with where you are and you start grinding them and you start increasing the volume and stuff, usually this is where the decline is starting, right? So I would say tens is still like don't play many tables, just learn the game and whatever. But I mean, maybe I'm very old school on this. I think you can probably make like 3, 4, maybe even 5K if you really play a lot of tables. Yeah, I would say this is the first limit where you can probably grind it for a living almost everywhere in the world. I mean, let's not talk about Switzerland and stuff, right? But you know what I mean. Like, countries where you don't need like a fortune to live. Like if you're living in Singapore, then yeah, I mean you can't play poker from there, I think, but don't do like and even 10K is close, you know what I mean. Thank you. I will keep it in mind. Yeah, the nights are rough, but I decided for many to separate them overnight. Try to sleep with both of them, but they are super sensitive to other. Yeah, that's actually you have the opportunity. That's really quite strong last 3 months. Very good. A lot of new fish, and now they introduce this option to deal the heads up, so you can split with bags, and it's good dynamic to the. Oh, nice. Okay. Focus much more to play fish and deal all the other heads ups against regs. I think decision by eye poker. Yeah, I mean it's good for the regs. Usually, what's good for the regs is not good for the fish. I don't know if it's actually a good decision long term. Long term, not like term. It seems very. Yeah, nice. So great. Congratulations. Oh, okay. Great. Win. And sorry, maybe dudeless. Yeah, that's like I see mainly uh the comments by streaming. Like, when I look on the left and I actually taking a look at chat, yeah, I missed. A3, 3 big blinds. I don't think this is a jam. I don't think this is a jam. Yeah, but I mean, I never focus really on recreations, right? So they're just giving good Rakeback and then let the regs still do money with tougher games. Probably good as well, right? They keep playing on the side, then why not? They probably know what they're doing. Yeah, I mean, I would love to have the option as well. Because like I don't need that. I don't need like rank wars at all. I enjoy playing against the fish. I'm not really enjoying too much playing against anyways. So how many games did I got? Not many. Games did I play? Okay, good. Should we ISO? I guess so. Lucretio. Ranked. Hi. Okay. So we are going to play a 2-street game here. We are going for a big size. He will have plenty of hands that kind of want to call. Going for like 3 bigs and jam turns. A small bet, yeah, but he has a lot of hands that really want to call. We want to call the flop. Min raise. It's a mix. Check or bet. Check or bet. It's, yeah, will be hard to get 3. So it's better to get a check or a bet. I think checking is fine. That's not really a flop where I'm getting so bad. Yeah. Going to big 1.5. And if it's just calling, I'm definitely going big on the river. Yeah, I've been playing up to 100s, but I was always like an average rack on those limits. I played for last 2 years 20s. Being the best rack at those limits felt good, but now games are not that good on 20s, and I was considering playing 10s to be fair. I'm in a what? 20s games are not so good. Yeah, I mean it's still double the stakes, right? Still double the stakes. So yeah, that's tough. Like honestly, for example, on Winamax, right? So if I put up the calculator, I'm like kind of doesn't matter what stakes I'm playing. I'm like earning everywhere almost the same plus minus maybe $20 per hour, which is like kind of weird, but it is. Right? I can improve tables when I go lower, and then the GPV is getting higher, but then I have less rate back and stuff. Right? You're getting higher, more bigger competition, and then etc. 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 Right? So um, just look, we have an EV calculator. It's not working for GG yet, but it's working for Winamax and Bad Click. I don't know where you're playing. So ace 3 off. Limp calling instead of jamming. What the fuck is that? Yeah, you can just play around. Play around. But what I'm usually saying is play where you feel where you have the most fun, right? Because then you will play more. Like that's like people always ask, should I play this? Where can I earn more money? Bruh, honestly, if you earn 10 more bucks on the nitros, but it's like hell for you playing them, why should you do that, right? So I think if you play, just play some. Like you won't lose money playing 2,000 games of tens. It's not destroying your world. Play it, see how the games are. Do some calculations. You can then estimate how much CPU you could do. Play 5K games. You know what I mean? Like if you're playing 20s, playing 5K games on 10s, like what are your opportunity costs? They are super low. Just do it and then decide. Like, is it more fun? Are the games way better? Are you better against recreationals? Are you better against regs? Do you want to move up in stakes? Maybe at some point again and stuff, right? So I'm going to check back on the Queen 7. Should I bet or should I check? I think there's no real betting. Oh, is it like real value bet here on a turn? I don't know. Pot. Full pot? Yeah, I think he can even call a 7 sometimes. Check sometimes. If he has one of these, then probably call like talk himself into the call. And if he doesn't has it, then probably folding. I'm betting tiny here. Just to fold out his like 8-6 suited and stuff. Which he's probably not having too many of, but he's targeting this, right? People still overfold like a tiny bit. I'm not going to barrel there. I think it's against the reg. Wins. Oh, it's like kind of weird reg. Oh, jam or limp. No, he didn't. He wasn't so aggressive, right? Just open jam. In a pickle means he's unsure which option to choose. I'm undecided. Depends. Oh, okay. Learned something new. That for the first time. Pickle. Pickle. uh, what GPV did you have at 20? I guess you're referring to baby Bliss. Yeah, I mean, usually if you are playing 100s, even if you're like not the best rack, probably always assume that you are, right? Even if you're not, you probably have a good GPU. But then at some point, that's the thing. Like usually, if you get down, you are very good at the beginning because you just see that everyone is so much easier. But then play a year, and usually you just go down to the limit of the players, and you see like suddenly they're stronger, but maybe they're not stronger. Maybe you just got weaker because you didn't learn. That's one of the that might be. I don't have a clue what happened here. What was the preflop action? I think he's a fish. I'm just going to call again. It's like a weird bluffy sizing. Like I kind of nothing. Uh, um, Usually I would raise against 888. I'm not sure I was the best. I just thought I was on Forex and examples. That was around 25 chips, 28 is pretty right back. Raise, call. I'm going to fold this short. Why do you think it's bad for fish if Regs deal heads up? By the way, I decided to get coaching by Amorti that crushed the fish even more. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. He told us, very proud, that the almighty Kuba is getting coached now by almighty Sido. So yeah, I think he will have a lot of fun. Like it will be like high level discussions, more like high level discussions than coaching sagas. Like two high stakes. Um, yeah, like I don't know. It was just a guess. It was just a guess because there might be something that I'm like we might not have considered, right? Usually, if something is really good for us, we don't want to see that there might be some downsides. And I don't know, like for example, you're probably playing more games per hour, right? You're playing more games per hour with the same, like they might go broke faster. It was just an invented reason. Like, I don't know. If you're creative, you could probably think about a couple of things. It's not good. Yeah. Should I check or should I bet? So he's a recreational from Germany. First, he's from Germany. Said it like, don't, no offense for all the Germans. I'm originally from Germany, but like, don't play spins when you're from Germany because you don't get enough rakeback usually. At least not like higher stakes. So that's why I'm always marking recreationals who are playing higher than say 20s or plus as recreationals. Check all donk is such a weirdo line. What the hell? Can he play it like this with his 6? I have no clue. He has a6. Yeah, I mean, who's folding here? I think it's probably like you could probably fold. Probably fold. Let's be results oriented. It was clear fold. Yeah, it was such a like value sizing, and like regressions can do shit, and we good odds. Yeah, maybe of course. That'd be too bad. Hey, I see you moved far. See you moved fast with the content still at work, but shit after like right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Donk, yeah. We're not aimed we ain't do shit about that. We just fold. And here we go for full all in. All fucking in. A7 off. In your face. Akiro. Akiro. I jam. Same for ace king. This is not the hand we want to limp. This is not the hand we want to min raise. Okay, so if you're new to the game, ace king wants to go all in most of the time. Especially when you play spins. Most of the time, all in. Like in heads up and with blind situation. Why do I have a China flag? Do I have a China? I have Winamax. This is Winamax, brother. China. Okay. Just going to fold that. Definitely not having enough room. Not having enough room. Folding here. With a 4 and a deuce. This is a king and a deuce. Obvious. Yeah, we're folding. So 3, like if he's going all in, I might call. Like it's should be a call, but we can probably fold. But if he's just 3xing, just folding with the king deuce. Ace deuce are slightly ahead. Ooh, nice. Sorry, no. Say thank you. Yeah, we're not going to defend the 7 offsuited. Ooh, I love this animation. And the sound, like you don't hear it, but it's like a boom. So nice. Yeah, let him bluff. Come on, we are short enough. If he's betting 1 BB again, I'm going to jam. Should I jam now or should I go for 2 streets? Like the 10 and the jack are really bad. Yeah, he's probably calling everything, but going to 2 bet here to be honest, so I'm just jamming myself on the turn. I'm jamming myself on the turn. I'm giving him. Not sure if I love this emoji is so good. Should I ice jam this? Nah, come on. Jack 9 plays very well. Huh. Should we donk? Should we donk? Oh, that was fast. Didn't seem as if it was on purpose. It was like a misclick. It's like a shit spot here. Hey Andreas, thanks for the sub. Check 9. Might be good sometimes. Might be good sometimes. With cat shot the check at the 9 might be okay. Just had 5. Okay. So he was like just very obvious. Like not obvious, he was just very straightforward. This is something we can use, right? So next time when he's just checking back, we can just donk no equity hands on dry board, which is a huge one. Like this is something that people really don't do. And that's why it's important to see showdowns and not only see the showdowns, but also try to draw conclusions out of them, right? Because like most people see the showdown and they just don't think anything out of it. But he didn't see that. Like first he didn't jam the 5-4 suited. That's something you can take into consideration. He didn't see bet on a king something something. Then he did play bet, didn't bet the river, right? So a lot of information. And this hand alone, you can, yeah, you can play so much better after this one little showdown. You don't need a HUD for that, right? So let's try to pronounce this name. Andreas Compostiotti. Like your second name, like your family name sounds like Greek. Compostiotti. But Andreas is not really Greek name, I think, right? Am I right or am I wrong here? Tap, tap. I could go bad. Can I go bad? Like honestly, like after 2 checks, it's so hard for him. If I go 1.5 and then 4.5, so hard to go check call. There are not many hands that want to do that. Oh yeah, I love that one. He can have 10-8, 10-9, but he's usually betting them at some point. 10-6. So I actually want to use a size where I can very bet worse. I think 2 big blinds is totally enough to fold out one here. If I go big, I'm polarizing myself, right? If I'm polarizing myself, he can sometimes call even. Right? So I think 2 big blinds was very, very credible. Very credible bet. Because then I can wrap like pairs and stuff that very bet. Maybe not. That's what I tried. If I really can represent something there, I don't know. I don't know. But I think it sounded very, very good. Oh, nice. Nice. No aces. Every king is out there. Ding, ding, ding. Ace. Was a good spot. Come on. SNG Academy. So we are on stream again. What's up? What's up? SNG Academy sounds so familiar. I want this as well. Like, how can I get this like live kind of thing? Huh? Do you know that? How can I get that? When I'm big, I want to get a streamer. I'm a ship it. What is this? It's purple. Come on, 3x. Why can't I click? Can't I click? Ah, here. 14 fucking millions? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? Oh, he won. He won. He got third. Third in the biggest multiplayer. What the fuck? 20k. What is it? Which stakes? Like, what stakes is he playing? Then 100s? He's just streaming like I do. Okay, someone is going now over there and telling me how many viewers he has. Come on. Come on. Such a nice flash. So beautiful. Let's give him smoke. Oh, I still have coffee. Nice. So it's now 1.5 hours old. Nice, nice coffee. 8-4 suited. Jam, easy any to call. Okay. 8 again. He is a 50s reg, but has PVI 1, and so clearing that there. How the hell how do you know that? Was he randomly playing tens, or like are you going and play there one game and then you see at the like oh, I don't understand this whole yeah, I mean I understand the PVI system, so it's amazing marketing. Yeah, I mean PVI 1 is more profitable than PVI 0.5 on the 50s, which is a 5 times higher stakes. It's crazy. Yeah, but I think like how long do you have this then? Or like maybe uh 2K games or like 100 games or like how long? Like what does it mean like he's clearing it? And maybe I have PVI 1 as well. Am I now like spewing it off for the stream here? My PVI 1 with like 0 rakeback from the gold challenge and stuff. Suck my chip, dude. What the fuck? That's a nice nickname. Suck my chip, dude. Um, yeah. Blind first blind, any 8x is all in. I'm calling king 6. That's something you shouldn't do. That's not a good call. Yeah, people play one game and see if the PVI is reset somewhere. Yes, they grind there until it's back to 5. Okay. Ooh, 100s. That's a 10x. Nice. Let's go. This will be a long one. 10 hands. Wow. 10 hands. That's a lot of hands. You don't have it for long. So basically, and then what do they do? They monitor it like every single game because I think it can change every single game, right? Hmm. I don't know. Kind of feels like it would be too much of a hassle for me. You are blue. I don't see you. Daniel, it's saying. Darren, hi. Thanks for the content. Helps me a lot. I thank you a lot for your comment. This helps me a lot as well, and it let me feel very good. Thank you for letting me know, and I'll do my best to give you as good content as possible. How do you find, Niklas is asking, how do you find the level of players on GG compared to Winamax and PokerStars? I mean, it depends, right? So as I said, I haven't played higher stakes for quite a while. So I don't know what's going on in the 100s and 200s. Probably kind of similar everywhere. Everywhere it's tough, right? 25s, 50s. I think. What bet here? Showdown. It's different. Honestly, it's different. Like they play different play styles. I think we have even like on Winamax I played the most games. On GG I'm just playing a little. Like you have some very strong players on the 25 euro stakes already. Winamax. Like you have players who I played against on the 100s and 200s back in the days. They are playing there. Also like on Stars 100s, I know. Like I saw them in the pool basically. Their nicknames, and they are playing like good volume because like if you're really good and if you have very high GPV on the 25 euro reg speeds, many players earn more than any $100 regulars, right? So there are a couple of players who earn like 10k, 5 to 10. Yeah, so you have for sure very strong regulars who play this for a living and they're grinding every day, putting in the stuff. I just didn't play much GG. Like from my experience so far, they on average they seem to be more like kind of straightforward. I don't know. Maybe I'm not enough of a reg yet to know because I don't know, they don't know me. Maybe after some adjustments and stuff, it will a little bit harder. But I mean, I'm very good with using my heart, so for me, this is like a big challenge. But I still see some very obvious leaks from plenty of regulars, but more in the sense of they are too aggressive, too passive, right? So even though I don't have a hut, it's kind of obvious. This is a what the fuck situation. 70k D rank. Check raising. What the hell do you want to check raise here? Like, I mean, no way I can fold this GTO base, but what the hell do you want to bluff here, right? Honestly, I'm just getting into just big trouble. You know what I mean? Like, if I call flop, I probably call turn, and then I end up calling down, and then like, yeah, come on, stop it. Like he would need. I don't know what he's cold calling. That was the first weird thing, right? But if he's cold calling something, then what kind of hands does he want to turn that into a bluff? You know what I mean? Like, just didn't make any sense. If something doesn't make sense, and it's just like most of the time it's value, except it doesn't make sense because I think he doesn't know his range, right? So sometimes it doesn't make sense and he's check raising like a dry board, heads up or whatever, short, and he can't represent anything, right? That's a different story. This bet size again, like this bet size on turn also doesn't make too much sense. What is he like trying like? Yeah, like it kind of feels way too value heavy here. So I'm knitting around. I know that. Maybe I should maybe I should just play like GTO-ish and not get all the comments in the. How could you play this hand like that? You're so beautiful. No, they're not saying beautiful. They're basically saying, come on. How can you do that? King 8 offsuited. Yeah. He is a weird player. Odds cocker. Odds cocker. Jam this. Pocket sevens. All in. Like, actually, like, I kinda like this is how I always played, right? So making these kind of folds that I now doing on stream. Like this is my like this is how I usually play, and this is always when I have like the highest win rates and stuff. Yeah, 2 overcards plus this is call. It looks like this, and I have 50 equity. So, but when I'm in my B and C game, this is how I recognize how I'm doing it. And also, if I play a lot of tables, then I'm not doing this anymore. Then I'm just making these calls, even though I kind of know that it's probably better to not do it. Right? Yeah. That's where I'm losing this, and this is actually one of my biggest strengths. Doing these kind of where people think, "What the fuck are you doing?" Right? So this is where a lot of my edge is actually coming from. Just oh, come on, let's take it down. Flip it, flip. Okay. Yes. Here we go. 100%. 100. Now we have a 4-1 chip lead. Win it. Getting a. We're playing against Lucretio again. We are going 0.5, check back, 3x, 3.5. Everything is a good option, I think. 5. Let's go for that. That's what everyone's doing. 9. Nice. Bing, the bing, bing, the bing, bing, bing. Great. Okay. Yeah, we'll wrap it up with this one. We will wrap it up with this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was nice to see a lot of you guys. Shout out to Kuba and congratulations again for your twins. And yeah, let me know, give me some feedback. What do you want to see as well? So I'm actually listening and doing what people like to see. And yeah, so see you soon. I mean, I'm here for like more, so you can ask a question or two. Oh, okay. So how many? No, I can't. On GG, you can't see. I don't know how many games I played. Otherwise, I could now see my PVI is, but I can't see it. I'm now octopus rank. So yeah, you see, I'm not too finding. It says it's 50% Rakeback, but yeah, that's not what it. I mean, in the end, if I do the goal challenge, like the 4 or 5, and I'm getting like the 1Ks, then yeah, I think this will be very probably getting like 75 to 85% or something, which you also kind of need. Like depends on the stakes you're playing, but as soon as you're playing like 50s plus, then 80% should be like kind of at the minimum you want to have. Okay, yeah, it doesn't seem